Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into our action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our campaigns, we have open slots available in each of our games, except this one. And there are 2 campaigns that happen when nobody sees. I don't stream them. They're on Saturday. But yeah, if you're interested in any of them, be sure to reach out to me and let me know. Now, without further ado, Barnabas, tell us about the thrilling escapades we had last session.
Hargane lets us know that there's boons available on the course if we want to try and capture them, which will gain us bonuses in later events, and then lets us loose on the obstacle course. Dresley bursts out the front. Barnabas and Letty spend their time trying to mess with other people to slow them down. While Sammy picks up Lenny so he doesn't have to try and cross everything. Dresley makes it through pretty easily. Sammy casts Water Walk on herself, which makes it easier other than it's some bites from some piranhas as she runs through. Barnabas notes the first boon and tells Lenny, and Lenny grabs it as they run underneath of it. Dresley finds another boon while he climbs the spiked wall, but he actually loses part of his thumb trying to grab it. Dresley is still in the lead, neck and neck with, I forget what he was. He wasn't a goblin, was he? He was the barbarian that was running neck and neck with Dresley.
I just called
Killian.
Oh, a little kid.
That's right. It was a little kid named Killian. Yep. That's why he was small. The little kid named Killian who was neck and neck with Dresley the whole time.
Yeah, the goblin's the one that Sammy murdered. I
thought that was Killian.
Lenny saved him.
Lenny saved the goblin. That's right. Yeah, Killian is the one
that Sammy murdered. We continued running through everything. Dresley and Killian neck and neck till they got stopped. Till pretty much everybody except for Barnabas, who was way behind at this time, got stopped by the magnetic stones. Dresley broke free first. Sammy broke free by getting naked, which is starting to become a thing at this point. Barnabas finally catches up to Lenny, who's still stuck, and takes the boon off of him. At some point, we picked up a third boon, but I could not remember where we picked up that third boon.
Stole it from the goblin.
I stole it.
Oh, that's right. Lenny steals it from the goblin.
I taxed the goblin by saving his life for taking a coin.
Dresley makes it in first, finds on the other side, that we don't know till the rest of us get there, that the man on the other side who's running the next part is the man who Gildarts was afraid of. There's a bridge that we have to cross, so Sammy just dispels it, which opens up a slide off to somewhere. A goblin almost falls into it. Letty saves him, but steals his boon in exchange. Sammy convinces Killian to go down there, claiming that she was going to go down there with him and race to the bottom, and then never actually went. And then Dresley helps the rest of us up there, and then once we're all up there, he starts helping other people get up there. Once we're done, and everything's over, Mr. Y tells us that we're down to about 300 competitors altogether. Over 200 died, and 9 were lost to the pit below, which evidently leads to the Underdark. He then tells us our next mission, or the next part of the test, will be to retrieve those that were fallen into the Underdark. You can proceed to the next piece by either saving one of the people who has got sucked into the Underdark, or by having a boon. Since we have 3 of the 4 boons, just seem to attract some unwanted attention. So Dresley and Lenny start negotiating with people to be our allies in exchange for boons. We signed a deal with Harrison again, because he has some information from the people that went down there, because he talked to everybody before we went down there. And then Lenny ends up making a deal with a group of ballerina paladins. Durham was very mad that I didn't mention they were ballerinas. Of Soon. I told him Barnabas never would have even noticed that they were ballerinas, just what god they served. And another group that approached us was a group of tieflings called Devil's Lettuce that evidently are drug runners. Barnabas really didn't want to trade with them, which is how we ended up with the ballerinas. And Barnabas refused to give up the last coin, or the bass boon, though Dresley wanted us to earn our way in by saving people. Barnabas figured there was no reason not to hedge our bets and do both. So then we all hopped in a helicopter, which Barnabas convinced the guy to let him drive, headed out to the entrance, and we all started parachuting out, with Dresley grabbing a skyboard of some form or another because he found out there is awesome points for the best parachute, and he's convinced he wants to win that now. And that's where we left off.
Barnabas, you are soaring this plane right between the two edges and cliff drops down into the Underdark's ravine. As you are soaring through this location, you all have headsets on. As the actual pilot is instructing everyone. All right, who here has ever done skydiving before and successfully landed? Good. The person out in front is whoever's going to be confident in what they are doing, comfortable. You want them to be your gauge, your leader, the person who's going to be able to find where we are going to be landing all of you. You all need to coordinate while you are falling and descending down into the Underdark. The next people are the ones less comfortable, who might need a little bit of help from whoever's the most confident in the back. While you are descending, it is important to remember you don't want to stray too far. Arms out, get big, go wide, makes you fall slower. Narrow yourself down makes you fall faster. You all understand that, right? Faster and slower. Here's your parachutes. They are mandatory. Use it or not, I don't give a fuck if you die. So, Pyre, you joined back up with everybody. You made it through the entire escapade because, well, you just had your robot man walk through the water, and he got eaten by piranhas, but he was fine. Durin, you came in a little late, but you made it all the way to the edge just in the nick of time. Both of you are here with them on the aircraft as well. Alrighty, any questions before we start firing y'all off?
Yeah, can I volunteer to push out anybody who doesn't want to jump?
Don't take the fun away from my job. All right, everyone. Well, time to line up. Everybody place yourselves on this map here and roll me your initiatives.
Is there a map of the Underdark we could have?
No.
Oh, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Make sure you place yourself on the map before you roll. And we'll see where everybody goes first and how confident they are based off their initiative rolls.
Remember, you have advantage.
I was going to say that, but I was like, I rolled a nat 20, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing I had advantage.
Oh my god. Lenny is our most confident going first?
Yeah.
That's this, apparently.
Lenny, you described to me something in your past that makes you so incredibly confident jumping out of a moving airplane with a parachute and, well, maybe just not wanting to be in the middle.
Let me see here. I don't think Lenny likes heights, but he kind of has a little moment of clarity in his mind as he kind of has to try to think about what the current challenge is. I have to come down here. I have to find the exit. And then he starts recollecting all the other participants, and then remembers one of the participants that's down here somewhere is Creepa. So he goes, I'll just find her and everything will be fine. So that he just closes his eyes and leaps forward. Doesn't even tell anybody he's doing it, just decides to jump first.
Remember, Lenny, chicks love when you show off.
So, as Dresley is racing towards the front, Barnabas racing towards the front, both of you are flabbergasted as you see Lenny just lean out the front and fall. Perfect pose, perfect gusto, lack
Man,
of
if he didn't
fear
do it, I
in
definitely
his
would've.
eyes. You're getting it. So, Lenny. Ooh, let me get the right music going right now. Oh, wrong part. Shit, where'd it go? Lenny, you leap out of the plane, and the moment your lungs touch the fresh sky and your feet leave the metal, you begin screaming. Rather from joy or terror, no one can truly tell. Your shirt flaps like a mad flag in the wind, and your legs spin like you're trying to invent aerial breakdancing somehow. Trying to slow and hurry simultaneously. The chaos to your form being an art form. And as you are falling down, the sky around you begins to just surge with arcane energy as you are passing through these barriers latent in the sky. And you notice there's these little bits of crackling lightning that starts to arc out towards you. You have two options, Lenny. Option one, you can confidently dodge. Option two, you can attempt to dodge while also doing a performance check in order to get yourself extra points.
I am horrible with performing when I'm put into a moment of pressure, so Lenny will instead just try to dodge.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw as you are falling.
Oof.
Lenny, that is going to be 3 points of lightning damage as you attempt to maneuver out of the way, but you're just not quick enough to dodge, well, fucking lightning in the middle of the sky, right? But that is one failure for you, Lenny. Oh no. And you don't have any additional moments during that scene. Dresley, you run over to the front, put on your skyboard that you have, and immediately push yourself out the door. As you begin to glide downwards, you begin surfing on this unseen air, letting it slow your descent and speed up as you see fit, as you begin twisting in the sky, doing 360s over and over and over again. Now, Dresley, as you were passing through this first area, you're offered the same opportunity. Are you going for style points, or are you just trying to survive?
Oh, I'm gonna ride that lightning, man. I'm going for style.
Roll me that performance check, and then dex save at disadvantage.
Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah, it's performance and then dex save. Okay.
Yep.
Not an advantage because this is not an athletic thing.
Oh, yeah. So what move do you pull off in the middle of the air as you are descending downwards, catching up to Lenny?
So after I do the 900 whatever twist, I just see the lightning coming, and I just kind of like arc the board up as it like I glide on the lightning down on its way down.
You grind the lightning. That is the metalest album I've ever heard. Anyways, deck save disadvantage though. Yeah. You're going for style points.
Oh,
Well,
that's a natural.
congratulations.
That's 3 ones.
All right, well, +1 style points. Congratulations, Stresley. However, as you are grinding across the lightning, as cool as that looks to everyone else, lightning is still surging through your fucking body. You didn't dodge it. You hit it. You're grinding it. That'll be 3 points of lightning damage. Now, after Dresley did his leap and bound outwards, Barnabas, you've ran over there. The pilot's retaken his seat, and you are leaping out the door. As you jump out, your coat flaps like a cape behind you, and you grin a mile wide as if you were on TV or something. Launching into the sky, you feel this moment of serene peace fall over you as you begin falling, unattached and unabated by anything in the world. And you turn around looking at everybody and give them the 2-finger salute as you start to do a backflip to catch up to everybody. Now, same question. Style points?
I'm
Or just trying to
terrible
land.
at this, but I've spent so much time in the air flying around. I'm gonna try it.
All right, performance check.
Ugh,
Oh,
that's about what I
8.
figured.
As the lightning begins coursing through this area, you attempt to do a somersault over it in the middle of the air, but you just don't catch the momentum as you, oh shit, and kind of like fumble in the middle of the air. Now you give me your deck save. Disadvantage.
Sweet. 4.
That'll be 3 points of lightning damage onto you. Next, after Barnabas, was Durin. You've just gotten out of the bathroom, you just finished eating all your pizza, and you just got that really cool backpack on your back. As you take a deep breath, you stand at the front of the door. And which animal would you have with you on this journey, Durin?
I think Harvey would be the one most into jumping out of a plane.
Harvey puts on his goggles looking at you and flips you off as he does a back tumble. And you look down at him, smiling and nodding, and do the same thing to everyone else, flipping them off.
I actually had something in mind for that.
Okay.
I will be flipping them off as I jump out, falling backwards as I do.
Yeah.
But I'll also be casting Skywrite to not only say, check this shit out and draw like an arrow at myself, but also draw 2 giant middle fingers behind me.
So all of you see that in the middle of the sky, clearly showing everybody where you are. So Durin, I ask you the same question as you're falling backwards.
Do you think I'm not doing the performance check?
Do the performance check. 21. Go ahead and describe the badass and cool way that you ride this lightning.
Me and Harvey are going to be doing a synchronized diving routine. We had no means of practicing, but we're just going for it.
And all of you watch as the 2 of them holding hands are rotating around and starting to do dips and poses in the middle of the air. Not as flashy as, say, Dresley, but so incredibly at ease and at peace in this moment that it's just badass and cool by itself. Mark down, you also got yourself +1 style point. Now, deck save disadvantage, Durin.
Yeah. 9.
Oh, you take that 3 lightning, though. Now, next up, Paya. You've just gotten your boy Hunter ready. Did you have something for this, or do you want me to?
I don't really. I mean, we have to roll performance check, right?
No. They want cool points because they do something, supposedly.
I mean, I can try. I'll just have it to where, sure. Hunter extends his arms out like a little diving board, and he like throws him higher up. And the moment he like is about to press down into the Underdark, that's when Hunter just unceremoniously just sort of just like just kind of just leans forwards and falls forward like a little board.
Nice. As you begin riding Hunter down into the first layer of the Sky Challenge. Are you going for style points, or are you just going to survive?
I'll try for style points. Why not?
Hell yeah. Performance check.
6.
Does Hunter get a performance check?
No. It's you.
Could I argue that Hunter was helping me?
Sure.
69.
Nice. As you are descending down, riding the back of Hunter, you begin to get a little off-footed because, well, he's also wearing a parachute, and it's just comically small, but it's in the most annoying place on his back. His arms are, like, stuck out to the side because if he closes, he's going to rip through the parachute completely. But you do get to give me your deck save at disadvantage.
Ooh. 16.
16. You and Hunter, however, completely dodged the lightning as you are passing through. No damage on either of you two. Nice. Next up, last but not least, Sammy. You check.
Okay, can I?
Yeah, you got something, please. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, if I get to choose how I exit the thing,
You do.
I just like
you have to wear the parachute.
Yeah, no, I'll wear the parachute. No, I don't want to die. So I just straight run out and I do a side, like, I just start twisting, like, oh god, how do I explain this? I just twist around to the side, so I'm just like twirling around to the side as I
Like
jump
can
out.
opener?
Yeah, like can opener, and then I dive head first.
All right. As you leap out doing the can opener in the middle of the air, twisting downwards and spiraling, diving head first, quickly attempting to catch up with all of your allies. Go ahead and give me, well, do you want to do performance or just straight surviving?
No, I'm doing performance, but can I cast guidance on myself?
Hell yeah.
Because my performance sucks.
Hell yeah. 11's not horrible. However, it is not a cool point. As you are twisting through the air, you're mostly having fun with what you're doing, but you're moving so quickly, you easily catch up to all your allies, so they don't really get a moment to see what you were doing. Deck save at disadvantage. It's all right. That's the dice.
Okay. Ooh.
That'll be 3 points of lightning damage on you as well. So, moving along, everybody. We are back at the top of this. Lenny, as you are spiraling through the open air, you begin to notice these glyphs, arcane glyphs in the middle of the air. And as you pass by one of them, it ignites with a small explosion right next to you. Not super harmful, but notable. This challenge is going to be a lot more in-depth than you originally thought. You see that there are dozens of these glyphs all around, and you are still in the lead, faster than everybody else skydiving here. So, would you like to go for style points, or try to dodge the glyphs?
I see that it didn't work out so well last time. Plus, I want to try to see if I can set myself up some sort of assistance while flying, as I will use I'll go ahead and do the performance if it's a performance, but thematically I'm going to start.
It is not a performance on this part. It's a sleight of hand on this part.
Perfect, because I was about to say I'm going to try to attach all of the hands like miniature wings to see if they can help me like trajectory myself through the air.
Okay. Yeah. Sleight of hand check.
Alrighty. And let me double check the gloves of thievery real quick. Want to know if that's first?
+5. Sleight of hand checks.
Yeah, okay. So whatever this is, +5. 32.
Oh. As you get them to start attaching to you and act like wings to help guide you through the area, you get this one cool idea. Explosions are badass. As you start using the hands to slap the glyphs in the air after you pass by them safely, and everyone watches as Lenny is seemingly pushing through all these explosions, one after another, diving through each of them in this amazing and badass form. Now give me a dex save.
Alrighty. As I failed his dex save. Oh no, 23.
You dodge your way through all of this, and you know what? For that, you're getting +2 style, Lenny.
Nice.
Yeah. Dresley, you see Lenny do that, and oh, he's looking badass. Same thing posed to you. Are you going to try to sleight of hand this shit?
Yeah.
Go for it, sleight of hand. This one you do have advantage on. It's dex.
Nice.
Yeah, rogue party.
That's a 19.
Oh, hell yeah. +1 point to you on that one, and then give me the dex save. Make sure you guys are keeping track of your style points, by the way.
Oh, it's a dirty 20.
So, Dresley, as you are falling down and you see Lenny doing this, it is badass, of course, to just be quicker than the explosions behind you. What could be more badass than that? Jumping on the glyphs and using them to propel you forward. As you start jumping,
Yes, I was going to do that.
everyone above you watches Dresley leaping from the glyphs, running downwards in the middle of the air, kicking off of them and using the explosions to shoot him forward, dodging out of the way. Sky surfing through them. Oh yeah. Nice. So, you are successful. Congrats. Next up, Barnabas. You see the glyphs in the air as well.
I don't think Barnabas is going to try anything this time. He learned his mistake. This is not his thing. Barnabas is just going to roll into a ball of solid metal of adamantium armor and just drop like a friggin' rock.
Okay. Oh, so you're going for speed now?
I'm going for speed now, I guess.
We're going for speed. All right, Barnabas, I need you to roll me a survival check. Let's see if you understand how all of this works.
All right, well, this is my best chance. 13.
13. That is enough to cannonball you and blast you forward. Lenny, you just see a metallic ball right past your head as Barnabas catches himself yet again. You do still have to give me the dex save, though, Barnabas.
Okay.
However, because you used your action to assist yourself in this, you have advantage.
Ooh, better. There we go, 19.
And like an afterthought, all the explosions boom, 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 behind you. Next up, Durin.
So, my plan for tackling the glyphs, Harvey and me are just going to start throwing fireballs and shit and just see what blows up.
All right, so you're meeting explosion with explosion, because everybody knows
Yeah.
explosion plus explosion equals no explosion.
I got an equal bigger explosion.
Oh, are you fireballing the glyphs?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, well, if you're using a fireball, go ahead, roll that performance with advantage.
Ooh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hey.
All of you watch as this small bead of fire shoots outwards and explodes widely, just incinerating so many of these glyphs as these other smaller explosions take place. And as the flames are getting ripped out through the sky, raising upwards, you see Durin and Harvey blasting through the flames, laughing maniacally at fire on fire equal more fire. Now, deck save at advantage turn. Sorry, not advantage, straight. You will take 3 points of fire damage.
Also, Skyright's still up, so I'm just gonna, put some stars around me as I keep going down.
Badass. All right, Pyre. Are you trying to show off in this section?
Wait, how many cool points was that?
Oh, +1. I apologize.
Did they say anything about us not destroying the glyphs?
No.
Okay. Cool. I'll try this. I get really loud.
My eyes glow.
Yeah, I didn't mean to click that.
You're good.
Honestly, seeing that there's some fire shit going on, even though Pyre is not too scared of fire for obvious reasons, he will try something a little, I guess, weird. He will kind of slow his fall a little bit, so kind of like arms out. Because I'm sure if I do that, Hunter will probably fall past him a bit faster because hunk of metal. I'll wait until like he gets close enough. He'll grab on Hunter, and then he'll tell Hunter to grab the side of the wall where the glyph is gonna be, and try to see if he can't, like, as they're both falling, like drag his hand down and see if the hand itself can like just break the glyph as it like runs down. Basically, like grinding the stone.
The glyphs are in the middle of the air.
Oh,
as you're free falling. Yeah. You can sleight a hand and slap them as you pass by. That's what Lenny did, but with a lot of hands.
I don't think I've got any spells to do anything wonky. Sure, you know what? Same thing. But instead, Hunter will like, Pyre will make sure to like kind of be like right above Hunter, and he'll have Hunter like grab him, spin around, and then essentially doing like a spinning cannonball in the air with Pyre like in between to like protect him from the fire as he's going down.
Okay. So you're doing the catch-up mechanic like Barnabas did.
Yeah.
All right, survival check.
I can do that.
Oh, yeah. You allow Hunter to wrap around you and get small, and makes him start rocketing forward, catching up very quickly to everybody else. Deck save at advantage.
18.
Oh, you pass by without a single scratch on you or Hunter. Now, Sammy, the glyphs are in the air as you are about to pass through, and, well, you're catching up to all your allies.
How close are the glyphs to each other?
They're spread apart by like 6-7 feet-ish.
Okay, that will do me no good. I was gonna try to ice knife a glyph, and if the knife hits or doesn't hit, it explodes in a 5-foot radius. So that does me no good. Can I just do the sleight of hand and guidance myself?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Right. I'll take that.
Hell yeah. You begin slapping them as you move by, hitting one, rotating out of the way as it explodes, and using that momentum to hit another, rotating as it explodes. Just having a slap fight with the air, it would seem. And winning. Go ahead and give me your deck save. That is +1. Cool.
Okay. Dex save.
But 3 lightning damage for that cool point.
I'm just waiting for the giant rings in the sky.
Give me time, damn. So, continuing along, the third and final challenge, everybody. Below, the clouds part, revealing landing pads across this zone and area. It is now a sheer drop from where you all are, and nothing stopping you down from reaching that landing pad. Oh, except for all of the branches reaching across the chasm and ravine that if you hit going this speed, you're going to get fucking annihilated. So, the style point opportunity on this one is being wise enough to know how late you can open up your parachute and land without dying. First up, Lenny.
Okay. I don't remember what the guy said, if there was a specific height he gave, because Lenny was freaking out about being up in the air. I'll say Lenny will try to pull his parachute about 200 feet up. He'll do his best to kind of gauge the height, and then we'll pull the parachute and kind of also use his hands to kind of like grab all over his body and try to help lift and maneuver, carry him downwards.
Are you going for style or survival?
Style.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, what do I roll?
So you're aiming to get as low as possible. That is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
Estimate how low you can get without, well, killing yourself.
22. Nice.
We love 22. As you are staring downwards in front of you, you know what the speed should be, and you start doing the math and calculations in your head. You need to slow your descent at a very steady pace utilizing these extra hands, all while reminding yourself that you need to pull the parachute at an appropriate time to reach that landing pad down below. As you are doing that, you make it until you are just over 200 feet, and then pull out the parachute, descending down to the landing pad and tumbling down onto it. Dresley.
You're gonna try to land right on the damn pad, man. Style.
You're trying to go for style as well?
Yep.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sorry. Did I get a style point from that?
Oh, yes, you did.
Okay.
15.
Sadly, Dresley, you pull your parachute a bit early, and it gets caught in some of the branches along the way down, snagging and ripping as you are falling downwards faster and tumbling through the air, but you manage to hit and knock prone right near the landing pad, but not on it. You'll be prone when we get onto the combat map. Anyways, all done?
Oh, God.
Barnabas.
Barnabas is going to try and push this as far as possible. He's going to go as late as possible, aiming for the branches, and as close to the branches he can get to push it a little bit farther. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, which is just a 5-foot AoE spell, to try and blow enough out of my way that I could go just that little bit farther.
Hell
And
yeah.
push it an extra, 5-10 feet.
Give us that wisdom save.
Of course.
You managed to get that explosion, but unfortunately the momentum of it shoves you closer to one of the other walls as you pull out your parachute, and you're left in a very similar situation as Dresley. You'll be prone when we get onto the combat map.
Well, that's right.
Durin. $26. You make it down about 140 feet. You and Harvey playing chicken with one another as you are free falling in the air. And Harvey's just smiling a mile wide. You ain't got the fucking balls to do it. Your niblets haven't fallen deep enough, have they? Yeah, you little bit. Oh shit, we're close. And both of you rip it simultaneously.
I also pull out the joint and just light it as I float to the ground.
Yep. And all of you watch as he and Harvey smoke a joint on their way down to the landing pad. Much closer to the ground when they first started, and they have to run across it as they land. Paya. Paya.
I was muted. Sorry, I was thinking a lot. Honestly, I'm in the same boat as Barnabas. I want to not like rip it as close as he did, because I'm sure Pyre. No, Pyre wouldn't see me shit. Like, it's all happening really, really fast. Honestly, Pyre would like get a pretty decent distance, or not distance. Is there any way for him, being a smart boy, where he can maybe calculate when best to do it, but still in a way to where it looks close?
You can absolutely calculate it, but it's the wisdom to know when to do this.
Well, okay, fair enough. Then, yeah. What about Hunter? Because I know Hunter's got a parachute too.
Well, he's acting same issue on this one.
Got it.
He can't really help on this at all, though.
That's fine. I'll flash a genius it, though. So this would be +5 to whatever this is. So 17.
So, as you are descending down, you make it to about 250 feet or so, where you feel comfortable. You feel confident in your descent down to the ground and surface. And when you reach the bottom, you manage to tumble a little bit, but land on your own 2 feet nonetheless.
Hell yeah.
And last but not least, Sammy.
Sammy would have stopped the twirls right after the glyphs and then just splayed straight out to slow down. And then she would have stopped about 300 feet. She's a lot taller than everybody else, so she would have stopped put her chute out 300 feet before the end.
So you're not going for style?
What is the thing for style?
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save for style? Yeah, let's go for style.
Hell yeah. So this is how close you can get. Oh yeah, no problem at all. About 250-ish feet. You manage to, okay, this is the good point. You pull it out, snapping it, and yeah, that's +1 on the style points. Durin, also +1 style points. As all of you descend down into this ravine, you begin to catch your breath and look around. A couple of you prone on the ground. Which two are prone again?
Drizzly and
Barnabas.
Put Dresley there. We'll put Barnabas there. And everyone else safely landed on the landing pad. And as soon as you all land down here, Dresley, you stand up, placing your hand against this large mushroom and pulling yourself up, or attempting to, as the mushroom pushes back and knocks you back onto the ground. We are immediately entering into initiative yet again, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Remove the turn orders. Roll me your initiatives again.
What is it, 30 feet?
Where's
Yeah.
Dresley? Oh no.
He
Far
missed the
away.
target.
I get it.
No.
He missed the target.
This fucking dude.
Wow, what an initiative, Fire.
Pyre, you might want to change that.
What?
You
I
have
just
you have
wait.
the
Talk
upgrade
about it.
classes, right?
Wait. Talk about it. I just rolled.
6.14. Yeah, but it's rolled 6.1. 00000000000.
I don't know why it did that.
Me neither. I
It
just
looked
changed
normal
it.
on the screen.
You have it to where it's auto adjusting. I've noticed whenever that happens and people roll at the same time, it sometimes overlaps and causes that to happen. It's just a bug.
Roll
So-
20, having a bug? I don't believe it.
Keep in mind, Dresley and Barnabas, the two of you are prone right now. Sammy, you're up first. As you have landed down inside of the Underdark, you, coming from the great north, know why this territory is so dangerous. As inhospitable as the great north can be, the further north you get is as equally inhospitable as the Underdark is. But whereas you get giant wolves and monstrous yetis, they have plants and shit that try to eat you. You look around, and these plants are getting ready to start beating the shit out of y'all. What would you like to do?
Me like everybody as a group.
You. This tree just pushed Dresley over. Look at that mushroom.
He pushed Dresley?
He pushed Dresley.
Oh, well, fuck. I'm gonna attack it.
Fuck him up.
I'm gonna fuck him up. Alright. What am I gonna do to a tree? I'm gonna poison spray that tree.
All right, well, get close enough.
Can I guide? Oh wait, I can't guidance myself in poison spray. So I'm gonna. Okay, where's the fuck is it? Where is that tree?
You're over here.
Where's the tree?
Yeah, it should be dark on the map right now, right?
Unless you have dark vision. Yeah.
Yep. Because it is dark in the Underdark.
Oh yeah, furbolgs don't get dark vision.
So how much?
You hear Dresley over here.
You moved it while I was moving.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know where I was. Hold on.
This is where you were.
So can I see? Yeah, I can see it from here then.
15 feet.
How many feet?
Yep, 35 away.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack from here.
Go for it. Roll poison spray. He has to give a con save.
Can't do it right.
You roll the damage, but yeah, he failed.
So do I still roll? Sorry, do I still roll the damage?
You click the damage button inside of the chat.
Sorry, I thought you said I rolled the damage already.
No, I meant roll it. 21 poison damage. Ooh. That is a hurt-looking tree.
Cool.
Or mushroom.
I got you, Dresley.
All done?
Yep.
Dresley.
I live! And I get up and I start making some shiitake mushrooms.
Wow, you're definitely not a fun guy.
Whoops.
All right.
I did not mean to roll an advantage.
Wow.
It's fine. The first
dude.
one hits. Screw you. I'm the DM. I'm allowed to make bad jokes.
And I'm allowed to help.
Ignore. I didn't realize I had all this clicked on.
All right. Tell me how much to
Wow.
take off.
It's just 5 total on that first swing.
Yaha! 5 damage.
Second
It looks
swing,
at you and tilts its head.
22. 6 damage.
6.
Nick.
You hit.
3.
3.
Its first attack is at disadvantage.
Oh, that's cool. All done?
I am then going to use my bonus action to activate my face step, and this guy right in front of me is going to take 3 points of fire damage. as I
Dex save?
teleport. No. Let me click the feature. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
which paragraph?
8. Jesus Christ. 8 plus proficiency plus my. Oh, I can choose. I can choose. I don't remember ever having to choose this. All right, I guess I'll do charisma then. 8 plus 3 is 12 plus 3, 15.
Does he get a save?
Yes. It doesn't say which. Oh wait, no. Fire is immediate. Fire doesn't get a save. The summer
Which
doesn't
paragraph am I supposed to be reading here?
The very bottom.
Summer. Equal to your proficiency bonus.
It's a 3.
So 3. Okay. And boop. And you still have half your movement left.
5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh! There's more.
Yes, there are.
There's a lot more.
A few.
Okay. Oh, that was 20. I could still see everything if I moved 5. Okay.
Are you stepping away?
It's the same distance.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, that was teleported over here. 10, 15 was my bonus action to do that. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Dern.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 over here. I do see a bit more of a guy poking out over here, so that means just making sure I got this. Okay, that's good. That's good, and that's good. Wait. It's here, right? Yeah. Okay, no, it doesn't get dressed up. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna fireball there. And hit
Show me the ball.
all... Oh, that was just... It was here? Yeah.
Well, if you do circle, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
All right, so right there, you'll hit those. Well, keep in mind, fireball is now an emanation, so it doesn't go through objects. This one won't get hit.
Shoot if I go 1 square up. That was where I meant to do it from, I think.
Yeah, that still cuts through this. I'll give him advantage on the save. Yeah, I'll give that one advantage.
Alright, where did I put it? There I put it.
All right, so roll advantage. This is the one with advantage. And then the next...
is because Harvey gives me an extra D8 on fire-based attacks.
And then 1 and 2 for the next 2. So the first guy succeeds, and the other 2 do not. So 35 halved is 27.
42 half.
You re-rolled the 1.
Oh.
Oh no, that was unrelated. That's a different feature. Good call.
Oh, right, because you
The-
add an extra D8 because Harvey's out.
Yeah. And it's a fire-based attack.
So 3 extra damage, 38
So
plus 7,
45
45. 45 total. All right, so that's 22 to him. 45 kills this one. That is a damn good fireball. 45 kills that one.
Cool. And then Harvey's just gonna spit fire at this one.
All right, straight bars.
10?
10 will miss. All done?
Yeah, that's my economy.
Alrighty. Next up, Barnabas.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up
When I move, you move.
and then attack the guy right in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. 13.
13 just barely hits.
All right. Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong spell on that. 20. Oh no, there it did. 23 damage. That
Yeah,
Lenny cast Toll of the Dead while I was in the middle of it.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it, Lenny. Nice little chunk on him.
Yes. And I think that's my turn.
Awesome. Next up, the Myconoid Sovereigns will go. Base speed 30. $10, $20, $30. It is going to use its pacifying spores on you. Sammy, I need you to give me a DC 12 con save.
Ooh.
You are now stunned until the end of your next turn. Wait. A stun condition, it repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on its success. Now, could someone do me a... Actually, here, I'll get it. Nope, that's not... Why? Stunned condition. I'm just going to put this out here so everybody's aware of what we're dealing with. And of course, that doesn't fucking fast track me to the right one. Stunned is nasty. So, while you have the stun condition, you experience the following effects. You are incapacitated. Saving throws. You automatically fail strength and dex saves. And attack rolls against you have advantage. So he's going to start punching you now. Come on and slam.
You can make a second action.
Yeah. Monsters got buffed, not just players. That'll be 6 bludgeoning and 7 poison damage, Sammy. 10, 20, 25. Hi, Barnabas.
Hi.
You got to give me a con save.
Okay. Where is my character sheet? There it is. $17.
All right. And then slam. No advantage, so 13. And then give me
Yes.
another con save.
$11.
You are now stunned. Now it has advantage on this attack. Oh, that was so close. Oh, never mind.
I can't be critical.
Well, okay. That'll be 5 bludgeoning, 5 poison.
Okay.
And then this one. It moves up here. Hey, Durin, you just incinerated all of its friends. Con save.
Oh,
You think these spores will do anything to Durin? His lungs are filled to brim with smoke.
Well, now that we think about it, you're paralyzed. So, advantage on its slam. 18 to hit.
that'll do the thing.
Come on and slam. And welcome to the 5 bludgeoning, 3 poison, which is halved down to 1. All right, that's all of them. Lenny, you're up.
Okay, we got 3 stunned allies.
It's rough out here.
Well,
Not a fan of that. Also, don't like this guy being so close to me. Let me see here. Well, I didn't want to use it again so soon, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to cast slow. And right about about here should hit all 4 that I'm aware of, at least. I don't know if there's any other ones within these 4.
Well, roll the ability slow in chat. Let's see if it's an emanation or not.
Slow. Where'd it go? There it is.
And this is the updated one, right?
Yeah, all my spells are the updated ones.
All right, it's a 40-foot cube, not an emanation. All right, that hits all of them. Con saves?
Yes. No,
right.
wisdom save. DC 15.
We'll ignore that then. The top 2. Successful. Bottom 2 on Barnabas. Failed, successful.
Oh, God. Okay. Not great.
So slow is gonna be this icon.
All right, well, at least I'm helping out Barnabas somewhat down there.
True.
Here. And bonus action, I will... I'm going to make an illusion around myself that looks like a giant toadstool. Just make it look like I'm inside of a mushroom.
Mushroom.
That's it.
Fire.
Oh, God.
Haya will use his bonus action to have Hunter take a mighty step back and then charge the mechanoid here. As this is happening, I will move and I will pop 2 shots at this one over here. I'll do Hunter's first because I said Hunter first. Hunter. Alright. Don't fumble this, Hunter. So gotta move at least 15 feet. He has 25, so doesn't need to be 15. Right there, perfect. Bye. 13.
Just barely hits.
For 15 bludgeoning.
Ooh. That is a dead mushroom.
And 2 shots at the mechanoid over there. Oh, its body's also flung 10 feet, Lamau. Got tackled, basically. I'm gonna assume a poison pistol's not gonna do anything to a fucking mechanoid. Once again, the pistol...
No, Sammy's poison spray dealt damage.
Oh, it's true.
Also, we
Yeah.
got you a big gun.
You mean the rifle?
Bitches love cannons.
The rifle is good for range. I don't need range right now.
It's a bigger damage die. That's why we got it.
But pistol whip.
Pistol whip. I'm shooting these things. 12. I don't think we'll hit.
Misses. Yeah.
Oh no. 21.
That hits.
Don't mind the 3. That's Hunter's Mark. So that's 14 points of damage.
Nice. All done?
Yeah. I'll move right here, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Sammy, at the end of your turn, you have to give me a con save.
But I can't do anything, right? Because I'm... Sorry, what?
You lose your turn because you are stunned, but at the end of that turn, you make a con save to end the stun.
So I just make a con save.
Yep. You are still stunned.
Cool.
Dresley.
Okay. First attack. Swing. $15, I think hits.
It does.
That is
Oh.
11.
That is a dead Myconoid.
All right, perfect. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, hey, Barnabas. Second swing.
He's stunned.
Hi. I can't say anything. I'm just standing there drooling.
Six. It's now Nick. He's stunned, so I don't get sneak attack, right?
Correct. He is not threatening.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
You don't get sneak attack.
That was 30, 35, 40. Bonus action to hide. Behind this mushroom. 29.
Nice. You are hidden. Darn.
I'm stunned, right?
Oh, yeah, you are. Con save.
And
You are still stunned.
all right. Well, Harvey's still gonna do a thing.
True.
Gonna get over here. He's gonna see this guy, and he's gonna that.
Well, that'll hit him.
Yeah, cool.
8 fire. All done, I guess.
Yeah.
Barnabas, are you stunned?
Yep.
Okay, con save.
We rolled very bad on con saves.
For this party, yeah.
Drizzly and Pie are bringing up the averages.
5!
Lenny.
None of us broke out of it either, did we?
Nope.
Nope.
It's just Lenny, Pyre, and Dresley.
Lenny's gonna step out of his safety
And
mushroom. He emerges from the mushroom. Okay, one of these guys is still slowed. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I'm going to target this bottom right one, and I'm gonna hit him with the Toll the Dead. It should be the one for missing hit points. There we go.
Wait, this was the
19.
one.
Lenny's being very useful. Where's Barnabas? I don't see it. Oh no, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a minor illusion, a mushroom around Barnabas, trying to give him a little bit of cover. That's my turn.
He's become one of them. He's joined the fungi.
Kill him. All right, Pyre.
Which honestly fits your god a little too well. They devour everything.
Pyre, are you here?
He said be right back after his last turn. You might
Yeah.
have moved too fast.
All right, well, fuck it. I'll try to roll for him. Pew, pew, right?
Yeah.
Or we'll just give him a turn after everybody else. Oh, I tried, yeah. Sammy, give me a con save. You are no longer stunned. But that is the end of your turn. Dresley.
Sneaking around all these mushrooms. They can't see me. 30, 35, 40. Now they'll see me as I swing at them.
Swing, swing, swing from the tabletop. Hit it.
Actually, before I do that, actually, no, we're dealing with these guys pretty well. I'll save my spells. Wait.
Just barely
Whoa.
misses.
Is this the one that was slowed?
This is the one that was slowed. It's marked.
Oh, okay. There.
Yeah.
Second swing.
Hey, that'll hit.
9
9.
and off, and then Nick. Another 1 on the dagger.
Dude, this dagger? Nah.
It's a +2 dagger.
Supposedly.
All right, that's yeah, that's my turn. Or I'll use my bonus action to dodge. There. with
You don't get
disadvantage.
that.
Oh, that's right. That's not a thing for rogues anymore.
Dash, disengage, hide.
That's disengage.
Yep.
I used all my movements.
So you can dash.
I'll bonus action dash over here. He gets an attack of opportunity, but at disadvantage because of my athlete.
I'm gonna swing. 16.
Yeah, that hits. Jesus.
4 bludgeoning, 6 poison. But that's his reaction down. Speaking of reactions, Barnabas.
Fire, just let us know when you're back. I figured I'd ask.
Oh, jeez. 6.
Uh,
I don't actually think I've rolled above like a 5 yet.
Even if I had stood there, it wouldn't have mattered.
No.
Dresley, it comes after you. And it's gonna
First
hit
attack
you
has
with
disadvantage. Oh,
spores. Con save. Oh, so straight attack
just
roll
made
now.
it.
13.
Misses.
And this one that's slowed is going to swing on you, Barnabas.
Yeah.
With it, it's advantage. 14.
Miss.
Yay.
Lenny! Pyre, whenever you get back, let us know.
I'm here.
Oh, Lenny, before you. Pyre,
Mhm.
Yeah.
turn.
We kind of skipped your turn in rotation.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
It's really fast when 3 of you don't get to do anything.
They all failed their saves to be stunned.
Apologies. There's a big wasp nest outside my window, so I'm like intermittently going out and spraying it with this foam and shit. So it's like covering the entire nest, and so it's just killing it.
Get a flamethrower.
Animal
No,
handling check.
I'm literally just doing it in waves, so that way they think they're safe, and I come back out and go, and then I run away.
A lighter and a can of aerosol. That's all you need.
I
Yep,
like having
to
my
light your house on fire.
I
Or
was
you could be
gonna
like
say,
one of those guys that just palm the wasp nest and crush it quickly.
Those people are insane.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no, I'm good.
psychotic.
So, anyways, take your turn, Pyre.
First of all, I'll roll a d6 to see if my hunter boy gets his thing back. He does not, unfortunately. So instead, I'm going to I will then cast Hunter's Mark on this guy.
He is Hunterly marked and slowed.
Okay. And I'll move here so I get a better line of sight. And I will fire twice. First shot. 17.
That'll hit.
That is 17. 23 points of damage for the first strike. That does not hit, though.
No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, no, -2 AC. It hits.
Oh,
It's
fantastic.
slowed.
That is 25 points of damage for the second strike. So that is 48 points of damage overall.
No, it's dead.
You know, Pyre, this morning I met a monk that did just as consistent damage with you with its fist.
At
but
level 14. So,
Yeah, but
But still.
my fist of bullets, though, so...
all right, anything else on your Pyre?
I'll do a little jig over here, and I can't use. I already used my bonus action. I see the other one. I will, if he lives. Well, actually, I might get my other turn in a second, so it's fine. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Lenny,
Alrighty, I see that one is fallen. Sorry, go ahead.
you saw one chasing Dresley over there.
Yeah. I'm going to try to head down. There you are. I'm going to go ahead and try to... Well, they keep making the saves on my Toll the Dead, but that's the only damage cantrip. Oh, no, I don't. I have Mind Slipper. I'm going to go ahead and try to dig into the mind of a Myconid as I smack him with magic.
Try to dig in your butt, twin.
Okay, I failed. Okay, there we go.
There is a god. Joey failed a save.
I am
an intelligence save.
And its next saving throw, it suffers a minus D4.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and step here and mushroom up.
Higher again.
Oh my god. I move right here. That's a weird looking mushroom right there. I'm going to move my hunt this block for this one.
It's moved.
I point at shoot.
17 hits. How do you want to do this?
Sorry, Dresley. I don't know. I don't see you there for a moment. I like round the corner. I get there. I shoot where it hits the back of the head, and then mushroom viscera just sprays onto Dresley.
And as you get completely covered and coated in mushroom goo, this is a perfect place for us to go ahead and go on break, everybody. Within the next minute, everybody comes back. We're back. So, where last we left off, the party had just magnificently found their way down inside of the Underdark chasm that resides in this unknown location that all of you are currently taking the adventurer's exam at. As you landed down here, you were met with a surprise of a myconid colony that started attacking you all. The moment you landed within this territory, they seemed to become hostile, or maybe just a little bit of dickish, as they shoved Dresley down and immediately met the wrath of Sammy for doing so. Perhaps there was some diplomacy that could have been executed earlier on, but that time has passed. As you all wait for your allies to become unstunned after breathing in the myconid poison that they emanated out with, and look around at the utter destruction of all of these fungi that are currently dead. And now, as you look around the area, and the sounds of your weapons clashing with mushroom dulls, you begin to realize the dangers you are dealing with. Around you, the cavern stretches out like the inside of some great dead beast, its walls breathing with lichen and spore-pocked moss that shimmer in dim bioluminescent hues of green, violet, and sickly blue. Massive fungal stalks, taller than trees and slick with moisture, rise from the cavern floor like a haunted forest. Their caps drip with glowing sap, and every now and then, one twitches as if exhaling. Beneath them, the terrain is an alien garden, mats of moss and moss that pulse gently underfoot. Fields of mushroom domes clustered in spirals, and stalks that twist like corkscrews reaching for a sun that doesn't exist. There is no wind here, only the whisper of spores brushing against your skin like invisible silk. A thin haze floats at chest height, refracting your vision just enough to make shapes in the distance shift and stretch like dreams in motion. Somewhere deeper in the fungal forest, a dull drumming begins. Not mechanical, not tribal. Organic, rhythmic, as if the earth has a heartbeat down here. While you all are taking in this, everybody, you're no longer stunned. Congrats, you're back together.
I guess those guys are poor spore.
No.
That's a terrible pun. Well,
You
that
know-
was interesting. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say, we can just leave it down here and no one ever look for you, right? Just throw it out there.
Yeah, that's what happened with Italy, and I got back here just fine.
With who?
The country?
You-
Italy?
Pyre, the 2 sessions you weren't here, Durin scheduled he wasn't going to be here, so we had it so he was thrown through one of the doors in a room of doors that sent him to Italy. To justify why he wasn't here for 2 sessions.
Oh, you're assuming that I pay attention to all the weird shit that happens to you all the time and make mental notes of everything that happens. If I did that, I'd have 2 whole textbooks filled with all the bullshit that happens with you.
Oh, wow, that's more than I pay attention.
I do not think I pay attention to all the weird shit that happens around here. I'm surrounded by weird people.
That's fair.
I am one of those weird people, but by comparison, I'm normal. Isn't that right, Hunter?
You're normal, huh?
He gives you a thumbs up.
I mean, I'm not worshiping a mascot from a vegetable can.
Oh, ho, ho.
Tell me
I hope you never need healing, Pyre.
No, no.
You know
Because
I'm
I am no longer healing you.
You know I'm fucking with you, right? I have your back all the time, you little shit. I don't want to fucking hear it from you.
Also, I'm just gonna say it. There's like 4 other members of the party who can heal him still.
I know.
And I can also heal myself. So I mean,
I
like,
think Lenny's the only person who doesn't have healing.
And he's like, yeah, I need potions. We haven't had the opportunity. Well, we did. I just didn't think about it.
so what's the play now? Now that we've cannonballed at the bottom of the Underdark, what next?
You guys might want to fill them in on what the mission is down here.
We are rescuing Killian.
We're saving Killian.
Or just finding an escape because we have a token.
What are the benefits of saving Killian as well as having the token?
We get
use the token.
we get to impress the ballerinas.
Oh, is that it?
Do you need
Dresley
anything
feels
else?
that we should be heroes and save people.
I mean, I'm
ballerinas.
Wait, hold on. Dresley doesn't do anything without ulterior motive. Dresley, what's the catch?
You missed this, but Dresley actually had a rivalry with the kid because he was the only person who could keep up with him on the obstacle course.
Dresley was the first person to complete the obstacle course. The kid would have won, but he was tricked by Sammy.
So you're telling me you all of a sudden have a spur of the moment thing after you had it? You know what? That actually really tracks with you. I'm not gonna lie.
And on that note, I cast Locate Object on the clothes Killian was wearing.
So a white t-shirt.
Or his
kicks.
combat shoes, I don't know. I have his necklace that he dropped on the page, but I can't
Well,
use
if
it.
you locate object that, well, it's right there.
Yeah, but I'm the person that was closest to him exit Sammy. I'm going off of what I think he was wearing.
Roll me a history check. Let's see what you remember he was wearing.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's 6.
He had purple shoes that glue in the dark.
Glue in the dark?
Well, yeah, he doesn't know if they still do, so they did. Glue is the past tense.
No.
I'm speaking for Dresley, who has a -1 intelligence.
Sure you were.
All right, disadvantage in all your next ability checks.
Oh, why am I sticking to the floor every single time I walk?
All right, you trip again.
Ah!
What kind of pants are these?
Yeah, so purple shoes that light up.
1,000-foot radius.
Yep. You get a ping somewhere off to the south.
I got it. That way. Point to the south.
You sure?
Well, it's either that or someone else is wearing purple track shoes.
That guy had purple shoes. I like his style.
I noticed no one's still commenting about the ballerinas.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys might want to actually explain things to your two allies who were not
Oh,
here.
that's right.
Yeah.
So we only needed 1 token to technically pass, but we had 3. So Dresley and Lenny figured there's a good opportunity to make some allies out of all the people that hate us. So
Oh yeah, what happened to our friend that was jumping with us?
yeah. Did he come on the helicopter with us?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I thought someone was keeping an eye out on him.
I think Lenny forgot and he went for style points
Ah.
because Lenny was in the front.
Well, I guess we'll find him later.
All right. So we're going to the south then to look for this guy.
I mean, it's as good a direction as any. We have to find the exit anyway.
Yeah.
And I suppose. I'm guessing stealth is not really wanted here. We want to be quick and efficient.
Oh no, stealth is a necessity.
You can do
Yes,
it.
thank you. That's playing with a level 1 ability of my dyslexia.
Yeah, aside from the fact that we're trying to find one person, there's at least 290 some people that hate us. 295 actually. Because I think the only allies we potentially have are the ballerinas and our little friend who is now missing.
What the fuck was his name again?
Harrison?
Harrison, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Harrison.
Wow, I expected us to have way more people pissed off.
Is his father a serial killer that kills serial killers?
That would be awesome.
I forget. He said something about his family.
Oh, I get it.
That reference.
I know you do.
I make an assumption that I'm getting that reference. I don't know that for certain, but I
Dexter?
can assume I know. Yeah.
Yeah, Pi just looks up and goes, "Tonight's the night, and it's gonna happen again and again."
At this point, I don't get it so often that I don't even try to focus on getting it anymore. 'Cause I'll spend my time.
Dexter's a very good show up until season 6.
Okay, so it's like a Game of Thrones kind of a thing.
Surprise,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
At the end of season 6,
Surprise,
that's when.
motherfucker.
At the end of season 6, that's when it takes a really hard nosedive into shit territory.
Yeah, they were wrapping it up. Anyways, continue explaining the situation to them.
So we gave the ballerinas a token in exchange for them potentially being an ally. We have no idea where they are, but if we encounter them, we hope that they'll help us. The one specification they had was that we were supposed to help them find Killian as well, because they also wanted to find him. So we found a common ground there, and Dresley was also interested. So potential allies. Harrison's somewhere. He's got crazy abilities. I don't know how he got here so far, but he's somewhere.
All right.
And we have a group of very rambunctious biker drug smugglers that absolutely hate us because we didn't give them a token. And they said they would find us. So
Got
They're
it.
called the Devil's Lettuce.
yeah,
They're called the Devil's Lettuce. That is.
that's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Never even
comment.
knew devils ate
Comment.
salad, but
Yeah,
Such a stupid name.
that is quite. that is quite honestly the most simplest name for a group I think I've ever heard. Do they
Guess what
smoke
their
weed
profession
too?
is?
Really,
they?
member of the Rex?
They sell weed. They
No, they
Hey,
smuggle
samesies.
weed.
they
They
smuggle
smuggle.
weed. Yeah.
Kind of
Fucking,
the same Z's.
fucking killing me surprised. And at least with the Rex, like it's at least fun. Devil's Lettuce just sounds like I'm gonna get yelled at by my parents.
Guys, if y'all TPK, blame Pyre at this point. Like,
What are you even talking about? Who's even talking? God, shut up.
All I know about the Underdark Pyre is it's just like the Feywild, except crazier.
oh, good.
I struggle to believe that. Doctor,
don't-
I believe.
question: does anybody speak Undercommon here?
Let me check around.
I'm a gnome, probably.
No, I speak only Elvish Primordial.
You're not a Nerf left limb.
No, I know
Never
gnomish
been.
and dwarvish.
Yeah, Nerf Nephilim.
No.
I think
But
I
I
know the
can-
word cops in all languages.
I can cast comprehend language as a ritual.
But that's gonna take time. Do we want to take the time for you to do that?
I mean,
No.
somebody can carry me. I
I
can
think he's
just
looking. I
So
think he's
the
looking for
point-
historical aspect.
The point of me asking is to see whom here understands any amount of culture when it comes to the Underdark. The next closest thing we can have is a nature check. Anybody proficient in nature?
Do not have that, so I will leave that up to the professionals of weed.
Oh.
Do my movie buff background apply in this? No.
You can roll in nature, but oh wait, you guys have Barnabas.
Oh yeah.
the nature man.
Barnabas.
I was gonna say literally Green Giant over here.
Jesus Christ. Trust.
That's about right.
That's a mushroom.
We just rolling for shits and
Yeah.
gigs now.
It's such a weird name because it's just underneath darkness. It's not even that dark. Anyways, Barnabas. Yeah. The Underdark has many different things, an unknown number of different creatures, communities, and predators that all reside down here. In fact, the depth of the Underdark is something that's never been perfectly explored or determined. Though the deeper down you go, the more inhospitable it becomes. At nearest the surface where you are in a myconid colony, which means the spores here have some semblance of a hive mind connected towards one another that do have their own consciousness once they grow big enough. But every spore you're going to encounter inside of the colony is connected to all the other ones. So precaution and safety when dealing with the mushrooms and fungus is encouraged. Not to the degree where you can't, disrupt and destroy them. But a purging of them would cause a very large force of an unknown number of fungi to attack you.
Alright, so avoid mushrooms. This is not just the Feywild, but weirder, Dresley. I don't know why you would think that.
Look at the mushrooms.
It's not really the same type of dangers here and then the Feywild. Less trickery, more stabby.
Oh. Okay.
And tortury.
In response to that, Lenny's gonna make his wizard glamour weave hat into the shape of a mushroom to see if it kind of helps him blend in as much as possible. Just a mushroom hat.
The mushrooms are probably the easiest thing to avoid. It's the other things we have to be more worried about. But a lot of things can see heat. A lot of things can hear sounds very well. So
Pi just looks down at himself. I'm fucked.
yeah, well,
they could just see heat.
Some can,
Snacks.
because there's no light down here, other than a little bit from plants. But that's not
we're
everywhere.
talking in complete darkness, by the way.
No,
Also-
he said there was some bioluminescent plant life.
Very slight. It's enough to give you some semblance of sight down here.
Also, that fucking snake comment. Paya just slowly looks over to Dres and just stares at him for a solid 10 seconds, and then just looks back to wherever he was looking at before.
Question, Joey.
Answer.
If I cast minor illusion of a torch, will the torch give off light?
No.
Okay. That's worth a try.
Ah, my favorite, the illusion of light.
Yeah, it'll give you 2 inches of light.
Can I make it look like there's light coming from it so people will be able oh, look, there's light over there.
You sure will be a beacon for them to follow.
Yeah. All right.
I think we're gonna have to light. We can't just.
And pull out produce fire.
I was gonna say, I will also pull out my produce flame if needed.
What were you saying, Barnabas?
No, yeah, because we can't wander around here in the dark. Our ability to see in lower light does not coincide with us being able to see in the depths of the Underdark.
Oh, wait, what the fuck am I... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I can cast daylight, but it only lasts in one room.
I do not know why I'm not doing this already. I apologize. I got you guys. If I had to, fucking holster his pistol, he takes out the rifle, which I have infused it with radiant weapon, and I use my bonus action to cause it to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius, and dim light an additional 30.
Carry that torch with you wherever you are on the map.
I mean, it's not a torch, it's a gun. It's basically a flashlight on the gun.
It gives off the light you all are going to gain the benefits of. So carry the torch with you.
Okay, so...
Save the daylight, Sammy, until we find something that counters Pyre's light. If we ever run into anything that puts his light out, that's the good time to use daylight.
Yeah, and at the very least, we'll at least have a warning preemptively. Because there's some magic shit that's staunching my light, well, at least know something's around.
How many of us have dark vision?
I do.
I do. I think that's it.
Does Barnabas have dark vision?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay, so it's only Sammy that doesn't.
Yeah, fur bulks don't get it, I don't think.
Okay.
Seems a bit weird.
They get a
Because-
bunch of other stuff. They get a
That-
couple other racial abilities.
That's true.
I would feel safer to travel stealthily without a beacon of light showing where we are at all times.
Do we? I mean, I can turn this off and on whenever I
But
want.
remember, dark vision allows you to see in dim light like it's normal light. It does nothing for complete darkness, which the Underdark is complete darkness.
You're right.
You see in dark like it was dim light.
It
Does it? Maybe I have it backwards.
Pretty
What it
sure,
does.
yeah,
Okay,
you
so
get to see in
we open the
darkness
new
like
rule
dim
book.
light. It's
Because it never made sense to me that
because people that don't have dark vision get disadvantage when they're looking in dim light, and in darkness they just can't see at all. So it's one level less of that. So we can still see in darkness, but we get the disadvantage on checks, perception checks, when we're in like pitch darkness.
dark vision.
It's magical darkness that dark vision people can't see in.
Yeah, evidently it does both now. You can see in dim light as if it were bright light, and darkness within that range if it were dim light.
Yeah,
But everything shades of gray.
yeah. So basically, if we're making perception checks while we're in darkness, we get disadvantage.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty shitty without any amount of light.
Yeah.
And at the very least, Sammy's gonna need light. She just may have to hang out towards the back.
Or
You
the
and I did
center.
the same thing, Joey.
Again, I can conjure up the tiniest little fireball in my hand with reduced flame and just use that as like a makeshift torch.
Yeah. Or I can just, I could run from rock to rock and make myself look like various things as I follow behind everyone.
I mean, you could. No one's stopping you.
How long does your spell last? Do we need to get moving here?
That's a good
President?
question. It lasts. For some reason, it's not telling me.
Is it like an hour or 10 minutes or something like that?
It's like an hour.
Why did they put the concentration not in the description? It's 10 minutes.
There's a
Okay.
big C at the top, though.
All right. Well, if we're gonna be doing this, so we at least know a direction. So are we want? I mean, there's no point in us going stealthy when I have a giant fucking beacon in my hands.
If some of you
Hungry.
want to range ahead out of the light, you can. That's up to you
Yeah.
guys.
I'd like to as well. I can go with Durin. You can be my eyes, Durin.
Oh,
Because my perception's horrible.
I guess I
that's
should
fine.
be at least a little bit close to them since I'm the compass.
You're a compass.
So it's Durin, Lenny, then a little
And
bit
Dressley.
Dressley, and then the main group.
Yeah.
Trailing behind, yeah. Big loud Hunter, big loud Barnabas in the back.
Big loud pyre. He's just as loud as I am.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I can be quiet if I want to. The problem is, it's really hard for me to be quiet when I'm carrying around the sun in my hands. Well, it's actually more like a flashlight, like a flashlight attachment. I don't fucking know.
So, walking southwards, are Barnabas, you're in the front. Everybody, you're in marching order.
No, I'm in the
No,
back.
no.
Okay, so Hunter's in the front.
We have not moved our tokens in a hunting order.
All right, well, please put yourselves in marching order. Keep in mind, whoever's in the front is also responsible for looking out for any potential traps.
Okay.
Which way's the front? North or
That's
south?
a better
North.
question.
North is the front. North is the front.
Okay.
All right.
So Letty move forward.
Lenny and Durin move up one.
How much space are you guys keeping between your group and our group?
probably a good 30 feet.
Okay.
You have to be close enough that I can yell at you, take a left.
Okay.
Stage whisper.
I can cast a message. You don't have to yell to the dark.
Just turn.
Is there someone there?
Right? As you stealth along and just start yelling.
So, anyways, continuing through, and starting to march in the direction that Dresley, your spell is pulsating and attracting everybody towards. You take note of this very strange psychedelic-like color that the walls seem to be slick with and oozing with, in fact. As you are walking, Lenny and Durin, the two of you keeping a careful eye out on what is in the front. I need both of you to roll me perception checks. Lenny, as you were walking, keeping an eye on things down below, watching your footsteps, you notice that there's these little clusters of yellow-looking mushrooms that seem to emanate outwards in a very large display before you, filling an entire room. Durin, being an explosives expert, you know that if you step into that patch and disturb any of those mushrooms, they're all going to ignite and explode. Explosive mushrooms. But Dresley, your spell's telling you to get across this this patch.
Yeah, just through this patch of mushroom, guys.
Well, this is the part where one of the two people in the lead usually has to tell everyone else what's happening.
Yeah, guys, don't go into the mushrooms. Those are bad mushrooms.
Okay, I cast message to Barnabas to let everybody in the back know. We got some mushrooms up here. Yellow, don't touch them. Big boom.
Don't go near them.
Yeah.
So.
But this room is full of them, you said.
Oh yeah, it's an entire large farm of them.
Is there enough space to maneuver through, or is it like just blanketing the entire room?
If you're careful enough, you should be able to step around them.
How far are we from them currently?
Well, the first little bits of them are like within a few feet of you. But they fill the entirety of this large room, and the gap is about 60 feet across.
I want to try to pull us all back for a second and then try something.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys walk back.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get us at least 30 feet of clearance if I can.
Sure.
While still maintaining a direct line of sight. Is that possible?
Yeah, I'd say it is.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to throw fire at him.
And you feel comfortable at 30 feet away.
Reasonably.
All right.
You tell
snap
Lenny
your
what you
finger.
do.
Nope.
And you throw out a bolt of fire. As it goes flying over there, it collides with one of the mushrooms. You have to give me an attack roll.
Firebolt. There it is.
It seems to impact them, but doesn't have any effect. As it just barely missed.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm trying to make him not be there no more. They
Does
have
it
a
ha-
problem if they're gone.
Does it have to be fire?
Pull out
I'm asking the wrong person that. I grab a rock and I just try to throw it at the same one that he tried to attack.
All right.
Instead of just touching it does anything.
Give me an improvised weapon attack.
I'm also the wrong person to do this.
Yeah,
So it's just a strength check.
Yeah.
I throw it behind me somehow.
And it slams onto your foot, Durin.
Oh. You know, screw this. I just pull out the pistol and shoot him.
Roll an attack. You all hear this loud echoing through the entirety of this farm area. And as it collides with them, everyone else catches up to Durin and Lenny at this point. And you see the huge flames and fire that erupts from that open chasm and chamber, stopping about 10 feet shy from both of you.
I almost said 20. I'm glad they went with 30.
And as the flames erupt in that area, the explosiveness of it pulls back. However, flames are filling that entire open field that you just ignited, full of mushrooms that Barnabas just warned you guys about eradicating.
Did none of you ever listen?
What?
You're asking Durin to pay attention? Why did
I
we let
said-
Durin go up front?
Yeah, it was a weird decision.
I said not to kill. I said to avoid mushrooms, not destroy them.
But are these the same kind of mushrooms?
They're all connected.
I think we should
Ah.
run.
I didn't see any faces on these guys. Oops.
I feel like we should run now.
They're all connected. Yes, go, go, go.
Well, you guys need to take a different path now, because unless you want to run through the fire field that is now there.
Have we passed it? Was there any turn-offs we passed
tons.
farther back?
Yeah.
We'll just try and pick another direction, I guess.
You're picking it?
Yes, I'm picking it.
All right,
Because I
give me a
know
survival.
I'm putting light. I'm just turning light on, and I'm walking under light because I cannot trust these guys in the front, evidently.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check as you're picking the different avenue and route to take.
Oh my god, 13.
Well, that's not horrible.
I know, but I rolled a 2.
Yeah, that's horrible. You rolled
Would he
higher
have
on the
advantage
D4.
because my compass would point we need to go this way?
Well, your compass is telling you to go through the fire field.
Yes, we can't go your way because we burned up all the mushrooms we weren't supposed to attack that way. So now we have to backtrack and see if we can find another way to go your way.
So, Barnabas, you end up finding a different avenue, and at this point, you just want to get away from the scene of the crime. Hopefully, none of them notice, and hopefully, they're not that intelligent to take heed of what just happened. And as you start going down this different hallway and avenue, I need you to roll me a d6 for the random encounter table. Yay!
2.
Oh, that's not so bad. You end up ducking into a cave system where there's some luminescent glow from the green spores in front of you. And as you are moving into this cave, Barnabas, now in the lead, so let's put you in the front. You end up noticing the floating little bits of spores, green, that are so thick and so visible, it is daunting. And then you notice up ahead in front of you a bear covered in green moss as it is snoring quietly in this cavern. There's a path past the bear on the other side, but you're going to have to sneak past it or turn back and face the wrath of the colony. Can I pet that dog?
I'm gonna go back to the group. Okay, well, that way's not passable either. So, time to find a new path.
Why was that way?
It's a dead end.
Oh.
Sucks. All right.
Wonder how that happened.
I don't know.
The other doc's crazy.
It
Yeah.
is just a bunch of caves.
Yeah.
I told you it was crazy. You can't walk through the walls.
Barnabas, just
Where-
look
where
at the
did you
flowers.
at?
We'll tend the rabbits together.
So, Barnabas,
I'm sorry. Look at the mushrooms.
go ahead and roll me another survival check as you're taking this on again.
And I will assist.
Oh my god!
He said he was helping. Durin's
Okay.
helping you. He said it.
Yes.
You keep the 2 on the D4.
There.
Let's go.
Thank fuck.
Also, what's it like?
19,
Sammy's about to tell us
29.
a scary story.
Oh yeah, your phone is giving you a Tales from the Crypt like vibe. That's
Yeah, it
badass. That's one of my favorite shows as a little kid. Wonder what's wrong with me. Anyways,
A lot.
Wow.
How much more time we have in the session? Because I don't even think we have that long.
Dispatch. So, as you are traveling,
And suddenly
through,
falling rocks.
you notice, Barnabas, that there's a tunnel, a deep underground one that's set underneath some of these mushrooms. And looking at that, and thanks to your previous check and knowledge of what resides down here in the Underdark, you know that it is very common for the Smurf-Nevlin, in order to get through these fields and have food to eat, to burrow their ways underneath the ground to avoid and hide the colonies. As everyone knows, a gnome's greatest enemy is the Myconid down here.
And as everyone knows, the only good gnome is a deep gnome.
So you look at one of those, and you just go over and start climbing through.
I look up at Barnabas and go, what?
They're closer to the earth.
I'll follow him.
I mean, none of them could be too far. They're only like 3 feet tall. All right, so Durin starts crawling through as well.
I just walk through.
Yes, you fit comfortably. Everyone else? Yeah?
I crawl my way.
And as you get through there, from outside, you all begin to hear this very thick and slick walk happening. The Myconids starting to move into the area and stepping with spores sprouting out from them. Clearly very pissed off at somebody killing all of their babies.
You let fire to a hospital.
Nursery.
Not exactly. Yeah, that's yeah.
Cabbage
They have,
patch.
they have to grow them somehow.
Wouldn't be the first hospital.
Oh.
So is this the second?
That's
That
true,
is true.
actually.
This is the second farmland we've burned in this campaign.
Oh. Yeah.
That too.
Anyways.
I burn a lot of stuff.
So, as you are crawling your way down here, Barnabas being in the lead, when you continue shifting and heading your way forward, you notice it deviates and splits to the left. And as you crawl and turn left, you make eye contact with a deep gnome. Sitting there, just staring you in the eyes. As he reaches to his side and pulls out a dagger.
Hello.
He looks you up and down. You speak top dweller tongue.
I do, because I am a top dweller. I'm afraid I don't speak any of the down below dialects.
Then you no belong here. And he starts cocking his arm back. Does
I don't know.
anybody here know a language that a deep gnome might know?
I know Gnomish. If I can step forward and be,
There's a chance that just might work.
I step forward in Gnomish and say, hold on.
Oh, sup, bro?
Yeah, we're just trying to make our way out of here. Damn Myconids back there keep trying to chase us down.
Fucking Myconids, dude. They're all over the place anymore. Honestly, it's kind of ridiculous.
I know. I took one of their heads. I kind of point at my mushroom hat.
Oh, bitchin'. Yeah, I was going to do the same thing, but you know, when they grow inside of your brain, they actually eat it. So I just didn't do it.
I took the hat off. It's like, didn't know that. Thanks for the
Yeah.
intel.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No issue at all, man. So yeah, all these surface dwellers, you're kind of pale. You're not a deep gnome, are you?
Not as deep as I'd like.
Ah, there you go, bro. And he gives you a fist bump.
I fist bump him.
So everyone else just hears the single most annoying conversation happening between two people going.
Yet somehow our voices are much higher.
And your noise gate is completely blocking all that.
Thank God my noise gate works. So, but yeah, he goes. So wait, you guys are down here? What are you doing down here?
We're actually trying to find our way out. There's a bunch of people that are coming wandering around down here, and Well, we're kind of looking for one of them, but we're also looking for an exit.
Are you guys doing the test?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You speak Gnomish too, Darren?
No. I just yeah.
You just sit there nodding.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we were told about the test. Yeah, that shit's kind of crazy. You know, you guys have to deal with a lot of bullshit when it comes to that. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, if you guys are here, I mean, I was just gonna pick from their nursery, you know. Gotta eat.
Oh, not that one.
You still aren't. You're not.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Real world high.
Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, if you guys need a place to chill out or like go back to, over this way. We got a small little clan of us out here. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Actually, quick question.
Yeah, which one are you saving for food? Is it the fat one?
Which
Look over to see which one he pointed at.
Durin. He's a dwarf. Like,
I kind of look at him and go, I'm not the biggest fan of dwarves, but I like hot dogs. You like hot dogs?
hot dogs. Oh, I've roasted a wiener once or twice. Yeah.
Kind of like I narrow my eyes a bit. I'm not sure if he knows exactly what I mean. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, no, he's cool. He actually killed a bunch of those mushroom folk just a little bit ago. He's pretty decent with that.
Nice. We take that.
So do you happen to know where we are currently down here?
Oh yeah, you're in Mykonid City.
Okay, what's the fastest way out of Mykonid City?
Climbing. But if you try climbing, I think they put a lot of like magic shits up there to stop that from happening. If I remember correctly, there was a couple of exits. One is in the Queen Mykonid's lair.
Oh.
Yeah. Another one was in kind of sucks, a Durgar feudal lord's home. And the third one was in a Drow colony's church.
Jesus Christ.
I say, just a sec, and I relay all the information to everybody and say, well, looks like the closest exits we have are either in the heart of a Myconid colony, nearby a very territorial Duragar, and the last one's by some Drow. So yeah, not great options.
You ask him which one is south.
I kind of look back. Which one is in that direction? I don't know which way is south currently, but I'm like, just the direction that I'm assuming Dresley was getting the ping.
Yeah, that'd be the Durgar and the Drow. Yeah.
Both of them. Okay.
Yeah, give or take, a little bit both ways. Yeah, I don't really, direction is just the concept, so I don't really know much about it.
All right. Well, I look at everybody else and say, he's offering us a spot to crash for a little bit if anybody's interested. I mean, I'm not feeling the greatest, but I don't know. I don't remember if we're timed down here.
Oh, are we?
I don't remember.
Well, you have to either save someone or have a boon. Since we have a boon, we're not in a race to be one of the first people to find one of the 9.
Right. So, yeah.
It's
So
a good
do we
thing I
want
didn't
to
trade it?
Oh yeah, we weren't going to give away the last one.
You and
Definitely.
Dresley both tried to. Don't
We had
give me
extra
that.
ones. I didn't want to give away the last one. Do we want to crash? I mean, he seems kind of chill. I look at everybody and go, you guys might have to crouch, maybe.
Gives you guys peace.
Hey. I return the piece.
Hey.
Yeah, see, he's cool. We don't need that one.
Yeah, wait, what?
I forgot to say it.
that in Gnomish?
I forgot to say it in Gnomish. Like, oh shit.
And he just blinks at you. Top dwellers speak. You guys do?
Yeah.
We do?
Sun-like speak. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ard.
Hard.
It's like,
So-
no, this is the part that I don't understand.
Which one is food? And he points at all of you now.
That one makes food. I point at Barnabas.
Your food?
If we take a break, we can have some food.
All right. You give food, you safe with us. Good stuff.
Make water.
Yeah.
Water?
That matters. If that matters.
Clean
Like-
water.
Clean
Water.
water. Like I'm not gonna pee in a cup. I make water, like actual water.
Wait.
Like
You make real water?
yes.
Not fungus juice.
No. I can create water.
Sammy, roll me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Well,
I
she
have
just
to
became queen of this
spell.
cup.
I know. That's why I said persuasion with advantage.
Oh,
We
with
don't have the
advantage,
girls in our
okay.
party keep doing that.
What?
We have a lot of
Now
cults
Sammy.
in our group.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all female led.
Your cult's not female led. But, anyways.
I have a cult?
I mean.
Dude.
That's
We're
exactly
both
what
a
cults-
member and a leader.
That's exactly what a cultist would say. I'm in a cult? Nuh-uh.
So, anywho, as you mentioned that you make real water, I assume you pull out like your flask or something and pour some in a little cup.
I have the spell create or destroy water.
Right, but before you like flash the spell, do you want to just show like you have water in
Yeah,
a...
yeah.
All right, so he'll take the little cup from you, and eyes huge in his head as he smells it, and then sips it. And in Gnomish will say, "I've only had real water once in the last 232 years."
You're that seasoned.
Good save.
I go,
He'll
okay, well.
chug the water and then take your hand, Sammy, and start leading you to the front. Yes, yes, come on. More water for all of us. We're good.
Not that special. I could do that too.
Anyways, tracking back with all of him, he's taking you through this tunnel-like system and trying to avoid popping out unless it's absolutely necessary. There are some segments where you do have to crawl through the fungus in order to get to another tunnel system, but even though it is backbreaking for many of you, other than Lenny, it is completely safe. And as you are moving through, there's one moment where he stops. And Durin, you heard it at almost the exact same time. There's the sound of like 10 sets of boots stomping through this area. Wait, everyone quiet. As you guys wait patiently, you hear them approaching, much more closer by, as they're walking through this area. And you hear the biker gang.
Oh, them?
The
That's
Devil's
them.
Lettuce guys. Hey, any of you guys, we haven't seen the Rex yet, have we? No, we're still looking, man. Well, look better. Shut the fuck up. You look better. I'll kick your fucking... And they just start fighting each other right outside the tunnel. And after a couple of minutes, one of them goes, Uncle, fuck me, dude. What the hell? When I find them, I'm gonna skin their fucking faces off and wear them.
I cast message to our Sverneblin friend, and I say, these guys are not cool. They're friends with the fucking Mikeys.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh boy.
You're right about half of that. They are not cool. anymore because you guys decided not to give him a token.
Shit.
He looks at you and goes, smart. If we could be friends with them, we would. But
Well,
as
I guess, yeah.
as they're up there arguing, one of them kind of gets closer to where you guys are, and then you notice mushroom, like little bits of picked mushrooms are being tossed down into the hole that you guys are inside of in the ground. As he's just idly tossing it as everyone else is talking. Now, who's in the front? I think that'd be Sammy or Lenny, right?
Oh, I'm next to this benevolent guy, so probably.
All right. Lenny, I need you to give me a con save. Okay. As you are sitting there and the mushrooms keep getting tossed down here, one of them like bounces right in front of you and you catch a whiff of something that immediately tickles your nose and you're about to sneeze and immediately the Smurf Nevlin puts his finger up underneath your nose and holds it there. And it is the worst feeling in the world swallowing a sneeze, but you do it. After they sit there for a few minutes, they continue passing by. The group going deeper in towards the cluster that y'all fucked up. But at least you didn't have to fight them yet.
They're gonna reach the angry Myconids.
So, crossing through this next patch over to the other side. This is where you start entering into a different seeming location. The mushroom fungus-like growths seem to be slowly parting, leaving behind specifically tunneled through bits of earth, sheer earth. Solid dirt that flakes off in large chunks, not small little dry bits and droplets that happen. Infertile earth. And as you pass by that location, you all begin hearing this ticking sound further up ahead. You continue crawling, and it widens up enough that most of you are able to even start hunching in here, stretching your backs a little bit, instead of just being on the army crawl like you were previously. As you were venturing further through, you end up getting over towards these double doors that have these strange, large, gear-like mechanisms that Pyre, you may actually recognize. Roll me a history check or Arcana. Pyre? Pyre! All right, he might be AFK. Does anybody else have Tinkerers?
No, sorry, Storm.
You're good. All right. You can roll me a history or an Arcana check.
Better with Arcana. Yeah, I'm better with Arcana.
Yeah, you are. As you are standing up and looking at these double doors before you, you are looking at precursor technology. There was an era before the fantasy era that took place where technology actually reigned supreme. Arcane-based tinkering was so well developed and so incredibly progressive that it was the most highly sought after thing. The only thing that rivaled it was divine forces themselves. You are staring at this door that, based off of its design, belonged to the original technomancers, the people who were able to make large constructs, breathe life into them in theory, and even able to replace their own bodies with mechanical ones.
Wherever we are, we're definitely in a old place, but interesting at the very least. not sure exactly how to open this door. But this is tech that's even more advanced than ours, but just old and forgotten.
The Smurf Nevlin walks over towards the door and begins trying to work some type of super complex mechanism that he's struggling to be able to figure out exactly how to maneuver and shape and work it. Pyre, you walk over to it and it's a simple it's like a gear shift type system, but for a door. So you would pull it back to be able to open it, and if you're trying to open it in a specific manner, you'd have different shifts to be able to do that. Open left side, open right side, push open on the other side, open towards you, lift door upwards, lift door downwards, fortify door. But he seems to have no real idea what he's doing with it. He's just like figuring it out.
Yeah, scooch over. I think I can open it.
What? Oh. And you go over. Go ahead, roll me a Tinker's check, utilizing intelligence.
Okay. Tinker's intelligence. This is with expertise, I think, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
Okay, 21. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
So, you go over towards it, and you look at the mechanism, pour a little bit of grease along the shaft so that, it gets a little worked in there, and then you pull it back and twist to the right, and all of you watch as the two doors begin parting open completely, and he takes a step back looking very confused at you.
Just shrugs his shoulders. What?
Are you the Grand Arbiter?
Am I the what?
Grand Arbiter of all Smurf Nevlin.
No. I'm just a nerd.
The Grand Arbiter is the only one who's ever been able to do that. He looks at it very impressed.
I just looks at the group and says, I don't know what to say.
Why were you trying to open it then?
Well, I opened one door for us to go in. Only Grand Arbiter knew how to open both doors.
Okay.
What have I done?
So if you are God,
You are-
say yes.
Are we going through this doorway?
Yes. He
Okay.
launches himself through the double doors, and all of you see inside of here, there is a colony of these Smurf Nephlins, these deep gnomes, a good 20, 30 of them in total, all of which are utilizing ancient technology in very disgraceful ways. Friends we're making along the way. You see that there's this very large smelting pot that would be utilized in very precise metal measuring and melting down that somebody is currently eating mushrooms out of. You can see that there are test tubes and basins that people would originally be able to utilize for, well, alchemical things. Instead, they are drinking this thick purple liquid that seems slightly bubbly. And as they're all looking at all of you, they seem very confused by, the doors just seemingly opening wide. So, as it is looking and very, very confused, he brings you guys over towards this little facility, this ancient building that is completely ruined, and there's cobwebs up in the corners, but this looks like this would be a place for people to intelligently confer with one another about what is going on in this civilization, what is really going to happen for them. This is a meeting room for nobility, for those times of old, though, Pyre. Everyone else, you have no real idea why this place looks so important to Pyre, but Pyre, this is the history of everything you've ever worked on.
Pi is just taking it in. He's sort of looking around, just seeing all the intricacies if he can.
So, you said you make water. How many bowl? How many bowls?
Sammy.
Is she deafened?
No, I'm sorry. I was adding my carbs for my Red Bull. I can make 10 gallons.
10 gallon. I'll go get a very big basin. And he goes running away and leaving you guys inside of his house.
You think
So
they'd
what-
be this crazy about wine or beer?
Probably
Or
not. I
Sprite?
think it's a Sprite, maybe, but I think it's mostly the cleanliness of it.
The only reason
Might-
I bring it up is because at this point I have 6 wine bottles that he could use.
I mean, I think at this point it just depends on what the purple stuff is they're drinking.
He
I'll
told you
also say-
before.
Mushroom
Go on,
juice.
Darren.
I'll also say these guys live in eternal darkness. Wine's probably not going to be unwelcome to them.
I just want to take a look around at his house while he's gone.
Yeah, go for it. Roll me a perception check, Barnabas. It's easy enough to, like... I assume most of you have played Baldur's Gate far enough through Act 1 to be in the Underdark.
Should I
Yeah.
pick up his
Yeah.
slack?
What,
can
help
I-
him?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Can I not roll?
I know.
Oh, all right. That really helped. Thanks.
Wait, how is it? Oh my god.
So
No,
it's
it's an 11.
Jeez. All right, everybody hide your screens. I'm going to roll a whole bunch of dice.
I'm gonna stare right at it when you do it.
But somebody was asking a question, right? I think,
I
maybe.
think do they care about the bottled stuff?
I mean, they have bottles, not really, like, full of anything, cracked and broken.
Gotcha. Okay.
11. Barnabas, as you begin looking around, this chamber has so many unique brass basins and things like that that honestly would be very valuable if you were to sell it to people. However, as you continue looking around through this area, you find that there's a cooking station that he has. A place that is separated by these large curtains and is emanating some of the only light that isn't a part of the affixed lava that is flowing through the back wall slowly down into crevices around the exterior of this community's home. As you get over towards the curtain and pull it to the side, Barnabas, you see something that, if you didn't die before, would have been a horrific sight to you. You see myconid creatures strung up, hanging, and being bloodlet to produce water.
Oh.
You
They're
see
living on-
segments of their bodies cut open and carved to be made into mushroom stews for these people to eat. Though they are not human, technically, that is a level of cruelty that is a little... Perhaps uncomfortable isn't the right word for you, but foreign. Dresley, you see this as well, and this is one of the things about them that is far different than Fae. Fae are not torturous creatures. Mentally, yes. Physically, not really. But as Barnabas and Dresley are the only two snooping around and learning this, Sammy, you see your same Snurfneflin friend dragging a very, very large, what is that called? Basin over towards you all. Easily will be able to fit 10 gallons. And as he moves it there, you see many of the other Smurfnevlins are beginning to congregate and join closer towards you. And he looks and goes, You can make water, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Please? And he just gestures very, very happily. Please?
Do I have to roll it?
No, you cast the spell and you get to describe what it looks like when you use your magical connection to your god to create and bestow water upon people.
So, Sammy just kind of like raises her hands like this and then swirls her hand over the top, and then water just kind of starts to appear. Like, yeah. Like maybe, I don't know, like condensation from the air starts to come in and pull into the water.
So it becomes humid and then...
Yeah, humid. And
fills
like
the
pure,
basin.
just the pure water from the air fills the basin.
Nice. And as that happens, all the Snurfneflins begin clapping loudly, and they seem so incredibly thankful. One of them walks up to you, Sammy, and not speaking a word that you understand, Lenny, you can hear, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Water is a keen blessing. Please take this." And it hands you a large fillet of mushrooms. Freshly cooked and seasoned.
I take it and I just do this and I walk away and I kind of like on the sly kind of just ditch it somewhere.
Sleight of hand. Let's see if you can get rid of that.
Oh, my sleight of hand sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
4.
Can I pretend like I tripped and dropped it?
Perform deception check. Deception.
Deception check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my deception's worse. Yeah, it is.
They're distracted with the water though.
A little bit, but a 6 is kind of like, oh no, and you toss it, right? Like, just your character's not sly. That's not what they do.
Oh
But
god, I
anyways.
just fucked this up. We're gonna start a fight.
Necessarily yet. Durin and Pyre, the two of you looking at the very strange mechanisms and the gear-like systems that belong here. I need Pyre to roll me a Tinkerer's check. And Durin, is there anything that's been happening that might have interested you this whole time?
I probably would have been looking around to see what they do for fun down here. And seeing if I can offer anything in that regard.
Sure, roll me a perception check. Let's see what you can find that they do for fun.
Also, what am I rolling for with the Tinkers? Like, what ability?
To realize intelligence. Sorry.
Yeah.
18.
20 with guidance.
I'll flash a genius for shits and gigs. That'll be 22.
Okay. Durin, these guys are clearly some type of botanists here. They have so many different farming tools that would be utilized for grooming, capturing, and, tending to a garden of this fungus that they have. In addition to that, however, you notice that there is a little game that he has in here. A board game. An old board game by the name of Stratagem. It is a simple 2-player game where one person chooses red, one chooses blue. You have all of these tiles that have different rarities set to them for what level they are, but your opponent doesn't know where they are on your map when you start playing against them. It's kind of like Battleships meets chess, where you deliberately collide your pieces with theirs and you try to piece out which is going to be of a higher quality to beat their higher quality. It's a really cool game. You used to play with your dad sometimes.
Yeah.
But
It was usually either that or what's the good synonym? Hazard.
yeah, Hazard's a good one too. Now, Barnabas and Dresley. all of that happened for them out there, and the two of you are looking at the disturbing kitchen.
I mean, they're not technically alive, right? They're already dead, right? Or not?
Some of them weren't dead, right?
Oh, no, you can't farm them and have them regrowing if they're dead. They're just sedated.
Can I
Fungus grows
do
fast.
Can I do medicine or nature to see if they're
It's the
savable
natural order.
or if they're it's the my Barnabas's problem isn't that they're killing them. Barnabas's problem is that they're basically torturing them. I want to roll medicine or nature to see if the myconids are they past the point of no return? I mean, would it have to be like, if I set them free, would they survive? Or would they have to be like super tended to for forever? And
Medicine.
I think they're just lumps of mushrooms at this point.
No, they're still alive.
oh, jeez, 13.
That's not horrible.
It's another
You know,
4 though.
yeah, you know that mushrooms, they are some of the most resilient flora in all of nature. If they weren't being sedated and flayed, they would regrow and regenerate and continue their existence normally. But though there's a few of them in here, releasing them with all the Smurf Nevlins around is going to be a bit of a daunting task.
I would like to taste the mushroom juice.
Okay. Dresley, give me a con save.
Oh boy.
Look, Joey.
Does this count as a charm effect?
No, it counts as a poison, though.
That's a 16.
You are so fucking lucky that you have enough levels in Paladin right now.
Oh!
As you drink it, you feel it burning into your throat, and everything becomes hazy for you a moment, and you immediately just purge it from your system, right? You just, oh, nope, get that out. That is not drinkable unless you build up a constitution to exist off of it.
Okay. They are not drinking that by choice. They have no other option.
Well, now I'm curious.
So, Durin, you're approaching the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. Durin, you open up the kitchen and look inside. And, yeah, you see what I previously described.
I just stick a finger in it and, get a taste.
Go ahead, give me a con save. You have advantage, it's poison.
Cool. 20.
That's disgusting. Nah, that's disgusting. That is vile. That is not meant to be eaten. That is so horrendous, it probably goes really good on wings.
It's like Vegemite.
Yeah, it tastes like Vegemite.
I'm going to at least put these minikids out of their misery.
All right.
There's limits as to what Barnabas could do down here. So I guess I'll mercy kill, at least in Barnabas's mind, all of them.
All right. I need you to give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, when people not showing up. Barnabas, re-roll.
I already did it, and I used a bunch of good dice.
Close roll 20, come back in.
It doesn't help. That's not how roll. Anyways.
It's a placebo, damn it.
Lenny and Sammy, the two of you hear hacking and slashing and god fucking damn it coming from inside the kitchen as some of the Smurf Nevlins are starting to like become curious what all those loud noises that your other three allies have moved in towards. Now,
Hey, who
Pyre,
wants surface happy juice?
Pyre,
Yes.
did you ever roll that 17, right?
No,
you
I,
flashed a
I,
genius
I,
for a 20.
yes.
Okay. This entire chamber is connected to the interlocking systems within the walls themselves that have been tinkered and constructed with gears and magic. The entire chamber can be controlled through this control panel attached to the wall that they have been decorating with mushrooms. They didn't know what they had here, but this entire control panel can raise the temperature, lower the temperature. It's the first AC, possibly in all of existence, to have occurred. It can flush the chamber. You're not sure what that is, but it can do it. And it also has a delayed purge function,
Huh.
which I think you understand after watching the Aliens movies what that is.
I activate the delayed print now.
All right, guys, you got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, fuck!
But yeah, Sammy and Lenny, you hear the hacking and slashing happening in there, and the Snurf Levlin's beginning to become curious.
Who wants happy surface juice? I bring
Can
out
I
my
cast
six,
silence?
case,
Sorry.
my 6 cases of my 6 bottles of wine.
All right, what were you saying, Sammy?
Can I cast silence on the kitchen really quick while he's talking?
Absolutely. As he's walking out, yes, who wants surface juice? And you throw silence over there very, very quickly. Phew. No more hacking and slashing noises. Dresley, you walk out with a case of it. I need you to roll me a deception check. Yes, look at this. Distraction. I did that earlier today, right?
I'm sorry, Dresley. I did not mean to interrupt you.
Fuck me running.
Oh.
Can I realize what is happening with my party right now?
You don't know what's happening in the kitchen, but they're trying to hide it. Sammy,
Okay.
let somebody else have an action for a moment. Lenny, are you doing something?
Yeah, I am noticing there's some sort of craziness happening from the kitchen. Dresley is coming out of the kitchen with a bunch of drinks, and I can kind of tell he's acting a little strange. I'm like, okay, these guys are up to some shit. I am going to cast, let me see here. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it to kind of make it look like I'm making fountains of water coming out of the giant tub that we've filled, and try to draw the attention of everybody to kind of reinforce the fact that we've just made them water to drink. And in Gnomish, kind of say, please drink your fill, enjoy it, and stuff like that. Try to get their attention on the water.
Go ahead and you now roll me a deception check as well.
All right. 16.
Okay, and their attention immediately deviates away from what was happening in the kitchen to the fountains of water. Sammy, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just gonna offer up my inspiration so that way that he can re-roll, but never mind. It's done.
Your inspiration allows you to reroll, not somebody else, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're good. But yeah, Dresley, some of them look over and go, yeah, surface drinks. Yeah. They start looking very greedily as you start uncorking and handing it out to people. Barnabas, it takes you only a few minutes, but you manage to slew all of the myconids in the chamber.
I'm gonna come back out into the main room. We should go. We're not going to find anybody here. We came down here with a mission, and this is not it.
At this point, my spell is long over.
Oh, yeah. So you say that, and the closest people to you for that is Durin and Pyre, while everyone else you can kind of hear, but you're currently distracting the Snurf Nevlins. Pyre, Durin, Barnabas? Pyre, none the wiser of what was going on in the kitchen, by the way.
Yeah, Pi just looks back. Why? What's happening?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna stay for dinner.
I have a feeling this is going to turn into the Grove Part 2, and I have enough on my soul for the Grove Part 1. I don't want to go through it again.
Wait, what?
That should be enough context clues.
I still, I would like context.
If we stay, I'm going to start a fight.
Okay then.
This is character growth. Barnabas not immediately trying to kill them.
Barnabas shares so much guilt over what happened in the Grove. The loss of everyone else is the only thing stopping Barnabas from starting a war.
Any particular reason why you would want to start a fight? I believe you. I would like to know reasons though.
They are torturing.
Torturing who?
The Minocots.
That is yeah, that's a thing. Real quick, when it says flush out, what does that particularly mean? Do I know what that means?
Not sure. Oh, sorry, were you asking them?
I'll bring it up. So I've taken some time and I've been actually before you go freako mode here in a second, I do want to talk to you about some things I just found out that you might find interesting, and it may have some use to the current situation at hand. So this entire thing, and I point to the machine, this is essentially kind of like one of the very first AC units made. Hold on one second. Alright, fucking new cat being a pain. The only difference is there are two other functions here that I don't rightly know exact. I know what one of them does, but the other one I'm not sure too much. So I can raise the temperature, I can lower the temperature, I can flush. I don't know what that does. I would imagine it maybe flushes something. What that means specifically, I couldn't tell you. The other is a purge function. That is quite literally exactly what it sounds like. To what extent, I'm not entirely sure.
What are you telling me, Pyre? That we could purge all of this place?
It's possible. There's a downside to that, obviously. This is history. Like, I'm talking, like, first of its kind technology before, we came along and had our own. Destroying this would be destroying a fundamental part of our history as well. How it got down here, I couldn't tell you. Which brings me to the flushing. There may be a use with it to take things out without destroying everything. Again, I don't know what it does is the problem.
Yeah. I understand your desire to preserve the history, Pyre. I don't particularly care, but I understand that you do, and that makes it important. I'm fine with trying the flush if you think that will do something without destroying the history that you want to preserve.
I just don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I just don't know how much all of you want on your conscience for what I want to do.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want it. This is not me giving excuses Barnabas, will you hear me out, please?
Of course.
We are in a completely different fucking society. We have no idea. This to them is probably normal. Which is, I'm not excusing the behavior, but to them, that could just be like milking a cow, so to speak.
It would be more like bleeding the cow than milking it.
Which people do. That is a thing people do as well, and we find it very normal up on the surface. Again, not excuse, observation. But I do completely understand that it is fucked. Like, I don't agree with it. I know you fucking don't, and you want to go over there and you want to, do a little, what do they call it when you take a site to a wheat field? What do they call that? Harvesting?
Harvesting, yes. I do, but go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. If I knew what the flush function did and we could have a better idea. Actually, Joey, is there any way I could not put it fully into flush, but enough, kind of like how sometimes you flick a switch halfway, it sometimes causes the light to flicker.
DC 25. Tinker's check utilizing intelligence.
Fantastic. I will fucking do that.
To identify if it's possible.
Oh, to identify if it's possible. Okay. Tinker's intelligence. Fuck! God damn it!
Your genius ain't flashing that part.
No.
Sadly, if this place isn't as well maintained as you wish it was, right? If it was maintained properly, everything greased, everything oiled, everything is perfectly functional as it was, everything is smooth, there's no debris, there's no rust, everything was checked out, you could, yes, but unfortunately in the manner of disuse that this location is kept in, you don't think you can. If you try to activate it, it's going to be an all or nothing type of ordeal.
I had an idea to see, but this thing's too rusted, it's too fucked. I can't, damn it.
Durin, you're here with us.
Yeah.
You've heard me and Pyres back and forth.
Yeah, it's not a bad conversation. We're just talking about the situation at hand. Now, I mean, it's a bad situation with the mushroom. I'm talking about the conversation. Yeah.
I understand.
I mean, I'm good to just leave. I don't care. I was gonna try to sell some of my Sprite, but if you're gonna, them, then probably a lost cause there.
Is this colony gonna get Barnabust?
Ooh.
Trying to turn it into
Barnabusted.
an adjective.
I do have a question, actually. How big's this chamber?
That you're currently in?
Yeah.
This offset room, which is like the control room where people would gather and stuff like that, is roughly about 20, 30 feet in diameter. The kitchen adds on an extra 15 feet to that in that one area. Much more narrow, but not as big. And the civilization, this entire community's area is probably 120, 140, from one side to the other.
I guess when we were walking in, were there any weird indents or any sort of maybe grooves or something like that? Not for anything dangerous, but look like maybe something could be shifted, like something was behind them that they didn't know about, or maybe even a sound, maybe there's water behind the walls or something that we don't know, or they didn't know, but.
More than likely, there's more to this chamber than they know about. They didn't even know how to open the door properly. They were just fucking with it until it happened. However, you haven't had enough time to look that over. You've been super focused on the control panel, figuring out how to use it and how how it functions.
I have a thought, actually, and this could actually benefit everyone and satisfy you, Barnabas, with obviously, I mean, partially. You wouldn't be able to, Barnabas your way through them, but hear me out. If we found out what some of these things did, we could scare the shit out of them to leave this place. Which means it would leave the others behind. So, my thought, and hear me out. Remember when I opened the door and they called me some arbiter?
Yes.
They acted like I was some sort of god, which was a little weird. What if there was a commandment to say that this place is this place is now unclean and they must I'm spouting bullshit here. I'm just saying, what if we spoke the good word and say this place was not a good place to be anymore, and we try to tell them to fuck off in the most religious way possible?
I will warn you, telling them that this place is unclean might just want them to scrub the filth away and do what they're doing now, but worse. So,
That's a
phrasing
fair point.
is important.
So,
I think to a point that you said earlier, Pyre, this is their culture. And
yeah.
sending them away just means they'll do this somewhere else.
That is a fair point.
Don't get me wrong. I want nothing more than to Barnabas this place.
It's catching on.
It's canon.
But I realize that we are not in a good position to do that, and that it is my drive and my morals driving me to do that, and it is not fair for me to force all of you into the same situation. Like I said, I did that once. You all suffered for it. I will not do it again.
Listen, I do not know what the flush does. However, I know what the purge does. I can offer you an alternative here, like another alternative. If you can promise me something.
I could try. That depends upon what the promise is you want, Pyre.
I could show you how to turn the flush on. But you gotta promise me, with that knowledge, you're not gonna turn the purge on. For two reasons. One, purge means this entire place is gonna fall the fuck apart. And two, we're still here.
I will reiterate that it was a timed purge, but continue.
Right, but we're also talking about a bunch of people who are going to be funneling towards the door, which means that we're going to be blocked for a little bit. If you are curious enough to use one function, then you can... Oops, I slipped and I flipped the oh no button. Or we can just walk away. Consider this partial me being morbidly curious what some of these things do, and you at least get potentially not the outcome you want, but a decent outcome. Maybe.
I can promise you that if you teach me how to do the flush, that I will not use that knowledge to instigate the purge.
I'll hold up my hand.
I'll shake your hand. I would never use knowledge you gave me against what you wanted done.
And I appreciate that. That is why that's why I like you, Barnabas. You and your weird plant-like behavior.
Someone should probably go get Dresley to make our goodbyes.
Yeah, so let's say that you accidentally flip the switch in about, we want to say, what, 10, 15 minutes?
These are full size, like freaking 12-ounce freaking wine bottles. Every single one of them is gonna get sloshed.
Oh yeah, they're fucking ripped right now. Dresley is just sitting there in a sea of Smurf Nephilim that are all trashed from drinking alcohol for the first time. Sammy, you're also chilling there. Lenny, you're also chilling there.
Oh, fuck's sake. I will quickly show Barnabas what to do to go to the flush function. And I will actually go out, and I will, Pi will wander out. He'll look to Darren is gonna say, do you want to help me start getting the others? Like at least getting them in the know about what could or could not be transpiring.
Oh, sure. And I'll walk over to Dresley and just tell him, yeah, Barnabas is getting into one of his moods, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those moods.
Well, my friends, this has been very lovely. I'm gonna get more booze.
Yeah, we drink water. Don't tie yourself, Wall.
Okay, that's good.
There's no
I-
way
at
creatures
this
that have
moment, I also
never
pick
had
up any-
wine aren't shit-faced.
You said there's tech littered across this place, right?
Imbued into it, but other around the area, yeah.
I'm just gonna as I'm scooted out of the zone, I'm just gonna try to grab whatever I think looks the most important.
Roll me a D100. And anybody else looking to snag a little bit of ancient precursor tech, roll me a
Yeah, sure, why
D100.
not?
You goddamn right, I'm gonna try.
52.
You
Ooh,
gotta be
11.
Fucking kidding me, bro.
Ooh.
No, Joey.
91.
Yeah. The extremes are normally good for Joey, low and high.
Yeah, average sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously I got it.
Yeah, it might be a good thing for you to use with your group, or it might be a good thing for you to use to kill people.
Behold,
91's good, though.
Behold, the original Pez dispenser.
Dibs.
These Pez will feed you or act like sensu beans. You eat
Alright.
one, and you don't have to eat again for another month.
Barnabas, do you want to steal shit?
No, Barnabas is not in that mode right now.
Sammy, do you want to steal shit?
I think I might have seen her walk away. She might have had to step away for a second.
Would you mind rolling for her and she decides she does? She's
Yeah.
good. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
And then
it's 100. Oh, there
Lenny-
she's
Oh,
back.
Sammy, do you want to steal some precursor tech?
I don't know what has everybody else been doing. Wait, what
Yeah.
is my
Precursor
what is my
tech.
We're stealing.
Everybody
Everyone-
but Barnabas has stole so far, and Letty so far.
But
Yes,
Lenny's
my
not
sleight
here.
of hand is-
Oh, yeah.
It's
my
not
sleight of hand is
stealing.
like-
They're shit-faced. It's not stealing. You're just picking up something random and going.
They literally
Can
think
I-
this is garbage.
Can I guidance myself beforehand?
Guidance does not affect D100, sadly.
Oh,
It's pure
Oh.
randomness on this one.
You want very
Oh.
high or very low?
it's a D100.
It's a D100.
Oh, you're in the middle with me.
Okay. And we'll let Lenny decide when he gets back eventually. But as all of you take a few things, Pyre, you teach Barnabas the most effective way to use the flush system. Oh, hi, Lenny. Do you want to steal some precursor tech? As everyone's fleeing?
Sure.
Okay.
I got 9 hands
You can steal
in
one.
total.
D100.
Okay. I'm assuming we pissed off the little folk.
Oh
No.
my god!
No, they
Wow.
pissed off Barnabas. So, as they are lying on the ground, completely sloshed and shit-faced, each of you grab a couple of random things that look, techie and interesting and intriguing, and just dip the fuck out. And as you're all leaving, Barnabas, you're going through the system and you're pushing the buttons and pulling the levers. One of them drunkenly walks up to you and goes, "Hey, surface dweller, you push the buttons, thing can happen, you know?"
Is that so?
"Yeah. Hey, get Furbolg and tie to wall. We need more water later."
Oh.
No.
Okay, so this was the right choice.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
First, try some of this, and I'll light a joint for him.
Ooh. We have this.
Pyre, if they want to tie up Sammy and use her to make water, can I use the other option? It's still your choice.
Fire?
I need to know. Oh,
Use the other option.
I
need to know.
They just told me they want to tie up Sammy in case they need water later.
Fire just looks around sadly at all this pre-tech, closes his eyes, inhales slowly. Would I be held responsible for the actions?
I am gladly willing to take the blame.
Fucking do it. As Fire takes one last look, just sighs heavily, it's gonna say, "Why do dickheads have to ruin fucking everything?"
Well, you never know, Pyre. Maybe we'll get lucky and the structure itself will be fine. And Barnabas will pull the trigger on the delayed purge.
Right before you do that, Fire just says, "I fucking doubt it."
As you're walking away, all of you hear this very loud siren happening as a 10-minute countdown begins. And many of the Snurflevlins begin standing up and tilting their heads looking confused as all of you are just walking the fuck out of here as quickly as possible. Some of you having items and objects in your hands, and many of you just dipping the fuck out. And Barnabas, as you get past the door, you see the magma on the walls begins coiling outwards further, and you shut the front door as you are taking out this colony of torturous, evil gnomes. This is where we're going to end this session. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
So one was lava, one